So for this internship class, for the 6 course objectives that there were, for the first one, apply conceptual communication studies knowledge within a professional setting. I would say that my communication studies knowledge allowed me to collect the proper data in order to help me conduct the research that I did on the organization. And in addition to this, my communication studies knowledge, particularly in the vocabulary and sentence structure, allowed me to properly reconstruct the various job descriptions that were given to me to edit by my internship advisor. For the second one, develop marketable individual skills and abilities compatible with their degree program. For this, I included these on my LinkedIn already, but I would say that these ones would be social media marketing, media planning, job description development, administrative assistance, the use of WordPress because I had never used WordPress before, and learning how to conduct company research. And for the third one, identify characteristics and practices of successful organizations and supervision. For this one, I would say that those would be guidance, leadership, organization, powerful speaking abilities, having a powerful presence, and the ability to command a room, which sort of goes with the 2 listed prior. For the fourth one, decide the degree to which she wishes to pursue a career within the internship's field and specific internship work parameters. So I would not want to pursue a career in an environment like the company that I did an internship for, but however, I do want to pursue a career in social media marketing. I had somewhat of an idea that I wanted to do this before beginning the internship, and after having done the internship, I realized that this is the path that I want to go on. So it just helped me to reaffirm that. The fifth one, be able to explicitly link a variety of communication theories and concepts learned in academic classroom settings to practical applications while on internship. I already posted those to my blog, but the 10 that I did were uncertainty reduction theory, speech codes theory, organizational culture theory, cognitive dissonance theory, organizational communications concept of socialization, expectancy violation theory, face negotiation theory, concept of nonverbal communication, attribution theory, and social marketing theory. And for the sixth one, the last one, be able to assemble a strong, competitive, well-networked, reflective LinkedIn portfolio that illustrates professional skills, experience, and internship responsibilities. And so I had mentioned above the skills that I have gained from this internship, and so I already added those onto my LinkedIn. But in addition to those, I reformatted and updated job descriptions for each position of the company by making them more detailed and concise. I conducted thorough research through the organization's current online presence, including each social media platform, which includes LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest, along with any other online presence that the organization had, such as on Craigslist or Glassdoor, stuff like that. And the final one was I consolidated my findings into a social media marketing plan and an online presence enhancement for improvements on how to increase profit and company image. And as for the key learning outcomes and how the communication internship prepared me for the job market, when I first created the profile on Handshake, I had listed that I wanted to redesign the Instagram account and website of the organization to coincide with one another to portray the same message and language. The second one was create a language on the Instagram account and website of the organization to be simple yet detailed in order to get their message across to a wider audience. Redesign the Instagram account and website of the organization in order to allow the vision and mission statements to reflect across both platforms. And the last one, by utilizing the above listed goals, create more foot traffic on the website and gain more followers through the Instagram account. And so I was not exactly able to accomplish those just because my internship advisor and the additional supervisors that I had did not give me access to any accounts or to any of the corporate level information, which created a slight roadblock for my internship. But during the first week in talking with my internship advisor, he explained to me that the main area that they needed help with was they needed help in their onboarding process. And he said that, for example, they would post a job listing on either LinkedIn or Craigslist, and they would get 100 applications for the job posting, but 99% of them were not able to be used. And so it was just kind of creating a waste of their time at the company. And at first they had me updating the job descriptions, which taught me the job description development, and which I think is a good skill to carry, that I will be able to carry with me to any job in any field that I will be in. But after not having any more job descriptions to update, I was not really given any other work to do. I would go and ask if there was something that needed to be done, and they never really had any assignments for me to do, so I decided to take what they said they needed help with and kind of go in a different direction with it. And so I presented the idea of researching the company's online presence to my internship advisor, and he gave me the okay for me to do that. And so I was able to dive deep into every online site that the company had a presence on. And I think that being able to do this helped my research skills, because I've never conducted research like this before. It's usually been through gathering information through interviews or through academic research already posted, and it's never been of a company's online presence to find the patterns in order to find ways to improve the company. And the reason I chose to do this was because I have been taught through many of my marketing classes that an organization is only as successful as their marketing is. And in today's technological era, the majority of the marketing is done online, especially through social media platforms. And an organization really cannot advertise their products effectively without knowing the ins and outs of all social media platforms and knowing how to successfully advertise their product to the target audience. And this organization, Northwest Paperbox, has content created and uploaded to all of the social media platforms that I had listed earlier, but the content is either non-existent, such as on Pinterest, nothing has been posted for 6 years. Instagram, the last post was, I believe, February 20th. And on LinkedIn, they only have job descriptions listed and an about section about the organization, but they have no likes or shares or anything on their homepage. Or it does not target the audience that they wish to sell to, such as on Twitter and Facebook, because for the most part with that content, whatever is posted to Facebook is also posted to, or is also linked to Twitter. It's not really created differently for each platform, which, while both platforms are relatively similar, for the most part, the way in which you create a post, the way in which you write, the language you use, it is extremely different. And so I think that with the creation of the social media plan for Northwest Paperbox, their company will be able to showcase their products to bring more business to them. And also, again, like I've been taught in many of my marketing classes and in a lot of my communication classes, consumers don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And so I believe that by allowing the organization's personality to shine through their social media platforms, it will increase the number of consumers the organization has, along with increasing consumer loyalty. I think that this project that I did my internship on has definitely helped to solidify that this is what I want to do as a career path. I currently also work at the Adidas employee store, and starting in September, I will be able to begin to move my way up in the company to corporate level. And so my goal is to work with their media marketing department so that I can eventually transfer down to Los Angeles, where their their branch is with the Yeezy shoes. And so I believe that having this research in my portfolio will help me advance quicker to the organization. And that is what I learned in my internship.